Hello, folks. Well, this is Miguel from the Embargo Man channel, right? Coming to you to say about all this, and this is what I could see of this. I mean, the thing for the video is I believe that this is very a hot topic indeed. This has been 2024 Miss Universe pageantry was the oddball. All right, this oddball would be that I would show you the video. It is made for this would be an evolution of jokes, of SNL skits, and to just put in a symbol to say about the oddball of things that when they crown a woman from a beauty pageantry, they're like, you just go and you being crowned. I mean, there was no redhead, there was no ginger. The first one was Venus Ramsey, Miss America 1944. That's what we heard. The rest is history, and this is just one peak of all that, talking about the Super Bowl of beauty pageants, or the Olympics of beauty pageants known throughout the world, would be the Miss Universe. All right, so this is just one thing that I could say who is going to be the next one for 2025, or what's going on. All right, so what's going on with this, and I have seen everybody having their point of view, that what has been signs of they're overing a woman from Nigeria named Shirima, but Victoria Tvig was the winner. She is beautiful, a blonde hair, blue eyes, but this is not just what bothers. And they just go in the balls was going over the underdog. They went over to congratulate the underdog. That means that this woman has been competing from South Africa, they kick her out, and this and that, all this mumbo jumbo, right? So that's the oddball. The only thing what it is, I have to have this skit of a video going on that everybody knows about it. That this guy, Anne Jakrajutatip, that this skit is made perfect for what it is. It made perfect. This is what it is about what I'm gonna have saying to one of this ginger jokes, or I could say ginger empowerment. All right, so this skit, it is perfectly set up for Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna roll the tape in there. Saturday Night Live skit right here on Embargo Man, and I'll show you what it is. This is perfectly for Lindsay Lohan, for the chick from Scary Movie to play Miss Denmark in that Saturday Night Live skit, and for Ken Young to play the foolish Anne Jakrajutatip. I'm gonna roll this thing, all right?
The next question goes to our CEO, Kunan. Which are your strategic steps for the evolution of beauty pageant?
Evolution. We have blonde and blue eyes, so we come to the ultimate evolution already.
That's a big step, I know.
We don't need any more revolution here. We get the best here, right? We get the best version. The best version of Miss Universe now. Yes, I think she's gonna travel a lot, to 35 countries at least, to promote the brand of Miss Universe as a brand ambassador for sure. That is number one.
Well, this what is called the evolution of ginger jokes, all right? So this is the evolution of ginger jokes, put it that way, and I could tell you about all this, all right? What this trans person has said had made gingers cry, had made ginger girls cry. I mean, so showing up in there that this is not the way to settle up for all this. I could tell you, let me tell you this empowerment stage of all this. So I could say, Wilma Flintstone, when she turned on the TV and watched Anne Jakrajutatip on TV, when saying that blonde hair, blue eyes statement is the ultimate standard of beauty pageants, Wilma Flintstone, being a redhead, got mad and broke the TV, right? That's just one. I have one with Yosemite Sam in it, but Yosemite Sam, whatever it is, Bugs Bunny, and yeah, but just to tell you, for all that matter, it's like wherever the odds are, I have seen that this is one thing that beauty pageant's supposed to mean. That everybody has a variety, everybody has a chance, but this person, he or she, a man dressed up as a woman, or let me call it a trans person, has said something that even Anna Faris could do the skit on Saturday Night Live along with Ken Jeong, alright? So, what it is that Saturday Night Live has a skit. There's a skit. If you are the folks from Saturday Night Live, this is something that you have said to be this. Invite Reba McEntire. Invite Anna Faris to play Miss Denmark. Invite Ken Jeong, Emma Stone. All right, I mean, very popular redhead people. And let me tell you about all this. I mean, even if Copper Cab would have seen this video right there, he will be so damn angry and just call out on Anna Jakrajutatip. I mean, this would be that this person is the same age as me. This is unbelievable, and I am so shocked. All right, I am so shocked that this would say the ultimate beauty standards of pageants to be blonde hair and blue eyes. That is BS, my friends, and that's where it goes to the saying, okay, everybody have their inner Meridia from Brave. All right, you gotta be brave. All right, so with this kind of nonsense, being brave in this kind of nonsense, this is just an empowerment. All right, I made these jokes ginger empowerment. All right, so with Victoria Tajif, very beautiful woman. I mean, if she deserves the crown, I believe, in my opinion, she deserves the crown. But in my opinion, this woman would say something about 30 that she's going to Victoria, Miss Denmark, is going to travel to 35 countries around the world to promote this to promote the Miss Universe brand, or this beauty pageant. That is the big one. All right, this is like, it turning this Olympics of beauty pageants to say of at least it turn it all the way down. I mean, talking about Rhonda Dangerfields out there, because that's what I call the redheads, the redhead women, or the gingers that are trying to compete. This person has turned this pageant into the Rodney Dangerfield of beauty pageants right there. Yes, the Rodney Dangerfield. And this is why I made this video, because one day, if you have seen in the Miguel Alarcon channel, that's my name, you see the video Code Red, and I'm talking about this petition and why I made this petition. Because this petition is to give out the FU on the Miss Universe organization, the owners, not just Anne Jakrajutatip, but also Raul the Roach, or Rocha. Yeah, it sounds like Roach anyway. I mean, if he did have this idea of blonde hair and blue eyes just to isolate others, I mean, this person, to say the least, in my aspects of all pageantry, of my aspects of these things, of ginger jokes aside, that I believe, they're not just gingers getting pissed off. They're pissing off blacks, they're pissing off Asians, they're pissing off everybody. This person is pissing off everybody, self-hating freak, telling them, oh, you gotta be blonde hair, blue eyes, that's the ultimate standard for beauty pageants. I say this is full of crap. This is where I could say, look, I would have to admire this. The whole world, you have seen it on TV. I Love Lucy. Alright, Lucy is a redhead. Venus Janice, alright? Miss America 1944. That's just the evolution. Spider-Man's girlfriend. Yeah. Mary J. Watson. She's a redhead, alright? She's a redhead. Anybody that you could know of the redhead characters, even Wilma Flintstone, that would be the reason that Anne Jakrajutatip is the reason for redheads to break TVs. Alright, so that's for the reason it is. And then saying this stuff about blonde hairs and blue eyes is the ultimate standard, is the ultimate evolution, screams discrimination, left and right. It screams discrimination, left and right, and you don't know what is to being wondering that everybody have their own kind of beauty pageants. The reason I would tell you this, I don't mind that this idea that I made this video, is to have the cause that anybody, redheads, blacks, Latinos or non-Latinos, any brunettes, Asians, Japanese, Chinese, Koreans, Filipino, whoever, even Indians, that this kind of nonsense, anybody who is not blonde hair or blue eyes, have to be pissed off, being isolated, being left out with this disgusting human being who said this kind of nonsense. I said that this would be the moment if we could have the first ginger Miss Universe winner, the first redhead woman to win Miss Universe. I mean, first of all, she has to be a natural redhead. A natural redhead, right? A natural born redhead. All the way from head to toe. All right, all the way from the pubic hair from head to toe. All right, so that we need to start from the beginning to fix this stuff. I mean, I made this petition called Code Red because I am not a redhead, but I knew what it is when they seen this is just a sign of a protest. And then they have other beauty pageants out there. I mean, if you are a redhead or not, you know, go to your state beauty pageant. Go to something that's made up. You know, I have need 1,000 subscribers just to help others to say the kindness of their hearts it is. This kind of jokes that I ever heard and this kind of mess that I find out the reality that this is, if I feel that I'm some of you guys, that this says gingers have no souls, that's BS right there. All right, that's just plain BS. In right there, you see Anne shows herself or himself that has no soul. This individual shows that has no soul right there by saying blonde hair and blue eyes is the ultimate evolution, the pinnacle, the gold standard, you know, the ultimate standard of beauty pageants. This makes people feel anger, sadness, and I feel sorry for not just gingers, but anybody who heard this kind of mess. If like you're not blonde hair or blue eyes, if you're dark skinned, if you're South Indian or whatever, you want to feel very miserable, crunchy, all in one of the harshest ways that you would say this is just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable that you're gonna cry. You're gonna get cry, and this is why I made this empowerment jokes for the reason why I made this video. I made this video is that you have to have empowerment. You know, this is where I could say this is pure ignorance. Ignorance in the extreme level, screaming discrimination left and right. All right, so I mean that you could even support. I mean, ginger YouTubers, redhead YouTubers. All right, so you could support Bo Barrett. You could support all these ginger YouTubers out there. And this is the reason why I would do this. Even women over there, you know, even especially like Bo Barra and whatnot. I don't know if Aaron is a natural redhead and, you know, promoting video games. Well, for the reason why, look at this. Look at the mess. What it is. All right. For the reason why I tell you this is because an individual have to look the self in the mirror. And if you watch it, look yourself in the mirror. You're not blonde hair and blue eyes. You're just a desperate, jealous person hating on yourself that you want this BS expectations. All right? There was a Miss England 2022 for Miss World. Extremely beautiful Jessica Gagan. I mean, Jessica Gagan seeing this is, if you've seen this kind of nonsense, that's not the standard. That's BS standard. It is the biggest BS standard somebody has to say on media. In the media, you know, right now. Just in the media, putting this, that it makes mostly suddenly that it has to be the jokes of all this. You know, this is with the kindness of my heart, or let me tell you that this soulless people that lost their souls for the money, just to make money, just to put the name brand right there, just to have McDonald's and you selling crappy food. All right, this is like it's becoming this sort of thing that you're gonna sell. You just put the name on one thing and you're gonna sell crap. All right, that is the reason why, you know. And I could tell you why that I am had enough of this nonsense is because of this. All right, Shadima, being a black girl, is the most loved underdog of the Miss Universe contest. I haven't seen I seen the video, but you have seen the video. They congratulate the underdog than the winner. I mean, Shelly Palacios from Miss Nicaragua will celebrate. The winner has to be celebrated, and you would be this. And I could tell you that the reason why this is messed up, because it was just an idea. What happened in South Africa, I don't know what happened in the main organization, but what happened with the Miss South Africa organization, that like you have to freaking go to Nigeria, all right? And then Denmark, on the other hand, I mean, gorgeous, stunning, blonde hair, blue eyes, but then I would say that this is not what it is. This is not what I could say. But this is just, it hit me the light, turning me seeing red. Now I begin to admire red hair more, because this fool, that is soulless fool, who said that this is off the line. This person went off the line. That saying that blonde hair and blue eyes is the ultimate standard in beauty pageants is called BS. I would say this. Why? Because the most successful people, if you have the most successful people, not all of them are blonde hair, blue eyes, right? So this is what it is. Ignorant people knows that making these jokes, attacking redheads, attacking gingers, all right? You know, desperate souls or whatever it is, all right? I mean, Ariel from The Little Mermaid. I mean, Scooby-Doo, Daphne, you know, the red hair chick, you know, help out with their Spider-Man's girlfriend, Lucille Ball, all right? And you have this, you even have real life characters that are people in real life that are actual gingers, all right? So you call this also that even Roger Rabbit's girlfriend is also a ginger, very caring, put it that way, a fictional character, Jessica Rabbit. Yes, beautiful, with brains and everything, put it that way. You could just imagine somebody winning Miss Universe for 2025 winning. It would like just boom, right there, boom. You know, she would be mopping the floor with the competition and winning, because I would say that this would most likely make Anne to shut up and shove this beauty standard up his or her ass. That's it. And the reason why is because ignorance is bliss. You put the mind of this Lucille Ball, I Love Lucy, redhead, very successful woman, all right? You know, what else you could do? All right, yes, she had something. All right. All right. What else is the Reba McEntire, another redhead, sings beautiful songs. I don't know how it is, but she have done everything. A judge on The Voice, you know, very successful woman. All right, just to say all that this is just ginger people's success stories. All right. What else? Oh, I'm gonna tell you what. Gingers also have balls, and let me tell you why they have balls. All right. George Washington, founder of this country, founder of the United States of America. He's a ginger. He fought against the British Empire and we were free, you know. We were free, you know. Better thanks, thank the Scots for whatever the reason that we are free, you know. And then that shows how much successful story of real life gingers. Oh, and just meeting Elvira. Oh, the chick that play Elvira. She put a freaking a brunette wig. She is also a ginger. All right. So, I mean, her name is Cassandra Peterson. Cassandra Peterson, gorgeous woman, and she's a ginger. You know, she played a witch, but she's a ginger. All right. Very kind woman, very good heart. You got Emma Stone, a ginger. Right? I mean, now, what is wrong with this person saying this kind of nonsense? And that person might be from Thailand, all right? And the other guy and the other guy is from Mexico. Having this kind of ignorance, having this kind of soulless act to say this kind of stuff. I mean, if I were like, a black person, I'll cry. If I were I'm saying, you know what? If I were a ginger, I'll cry. A ginger girl, I'll cry. Put it this way and you watch it on TV. Somebody has to call out at this Anne Jakrajutatip and don't show up. I mean, that this is what I'm making noise about all this nonsense that was going on and take it into an SNL joke, all right? I mean, SNL jokes that you have Anna Faris playing Miss Denmark. You have Ken Jeong playing Anne Jakrajutatip. And you have, it's a Saturday Night skit. They have Reba McEntire and Saturday Night Live outcasting the fake and Anne Jakrajutatip played by Ken Jeong on Saturday Night Live. That would be a great skit to do. I mean, this is just what it is. Have you shown this? This is a Saturday Night Live skit, and I would say about it, Saturday Night Live. And you have Lindsay Lohan to be representing Saturday Night. Yeah, another redhead, all right? Beautiful, talented redhead, all right? I know she have ended her life. Nobody's perfect, I would say. Nobody's perfect. But just to say all this in this thing, that will say anybody is doing their own passions, Miss World, if Miss International, whatever, they, to have a chance of how their rules are not so messed up. All right, I mean, this is one thing with it. There even have people from Africa. They're having their own contest for Miss Africa or the African continent. So they have their own thing. All right, everybody's giving the FU on MU because what this person is, this man dressed up as a woman, or this transgender person saying this kind of crap would be, everybody is getting a rage. It's going up to have a protest right there, right? This protest around the world is giving up for one thing. I have noticed it of this 1,000 subscribers, earn some money on YouTube, but that's the thing. The only thing, the first thing, the idea is to also have another contestant, call it Miss Ginger. This is Miss Ginger is also another FU on MU because I would say the jackass Jakrajutatip would know that the jealousy that you have to blind us with is, and I knew this for exposure, is that this is one thing. One thing I would say this. All right, what of Miss Colombia? Oh, well, they're not gingers, they're not blonde hairs and blue eyes, but they're beautiful. All right, I'm glad that the country of my ancestors, of my family, have beautiful, stunning women to represent the country where my family's from. Yes, that's what it is. Miss Venezuela, you have that. You have, every time you have seen, most likely, that this is with the admiration of that you have black contestants. Trinidad and Tobago was the first Black Miss Universe to win a title. But that's all it is. It's like, want to see something that is more interesting? Miss America have the first redhead to win a beauty pageant. And I will say this, and I would say this all, that this is one thing to pass the line. If you cross the line right there, if you have crossed the line right there, buddy, if somebody's watching this, if everybody's watching this, I would say to this person, you cross the line right, you just cross the line right there. You just cross the line right there because because of your ignorance of not seeing just blonde hair and blue eyes. It's not as the ultimate standard. That ultimate standard, you could shove it up where the sun don't shine. That's just my answer to you. All right? I mean, people don't want to see the same old thing or the whatever it is. Excuse me, pardon me that would say this. People on TV would say, we're sick and tired of seeing blonde bimbos winning pageants. I'm sorry, but that's not my respect to even blonde YouTubers, some that have very nice and kind personality, like Azaric. I mean, but I would say this enough, and I will say you, for all you people out there, for black folks, you are as beautiful as you are. I mean, the ladies, you are very beautiful. What this guy said, or what this guy that is dressed up as or what this transgender person says, is nonsense. You shine away the light. A beautiful onyx rock right there. Boom. I mean, put it this way. For everybody else, you are all beautiful brunettes, whoever it is, and están muy bellas ustedes. I would say it in Spanish, but also I would say to the redheads out there, You know what you have seen. I know what it is. You feel like garbage, but you're not. You are absolutely, let me tell you to just exactly, I will tell this. You are all very beautiful. You have been put away up like Rhonda Dangerfields and having no respect. This person know that you have souls. You know you are YouTubers. You are going for astronauts or you know, avionics and whatever you represent. You sometimes make comedy. You all have a soul. And you hearing this soulless person saying this kind of stuff, this kind of idiocy. One day, I would say your ruby red hair will shine on, and you be the first one that you could get the Palacios effect, you know, to be on stage. Once this individual will never will never run this universe, and he's supposed, or that person, or the team that doing this kind of nonsense supposed to leave. When they leave, there's a petition, and the petition is for you, ladies. You have natural born redheads to sign in, and your allies. I'm your ally. The black folks are allies. Everybody is an ally because they have different forms of beauty. I mean, everybody is beautiful. And that's what I made the video for you girls. You all ginger women, red hair women, you notice what this guy has said, or what this person who is so soulless to tell you that the truth will set you free because of this soulless act. They definitely selling their souls for fame and fortune and for the name only. That one day you will succeed. And for all of you people that would said anybody has a unique beauty. I've seen this thing sometimes on TV just for the heck of it. You know, this is what it is. Oh, who's gonna win or whatever. You know, I was happy that Miss 2007 Miss Japan has run Maru Ryu. She was a very stunning and beautiful woman, and has just outshined the rest, even though Japanese also have stunning women. All right, you have leftover Korea, you have leftover China, Philippines won a lot. India has definitely have some winning, you know, Miss Universe beauty contest, you know, pageants out there. But one thing for sure that I have said, that this would be the end of the line for this person to say this type of nonsense. Once it says this type of nonsense, I mean, this is where this person would have a heart, who has no soul, who has no soul at all, could go to Scotland, could go to Ireland, could look within their own people that they're beautiful too. Yes, Thailand won, but yes, I would say that how it is that some biblical saying, I will bless you I will bless you that bless you, and I will curse you. I will curse you if you curse them. All right, you get cursed And when this is the finally, there was going to be a curse on individuals that would be this. The only curse would be getting rid of Anne Jakrajutatip and even Rocha, or Jose Rocha, or have this kind of standards. Okay, blonde hair, blue eyes, blonde hair, blue eyes, blonde hair, blue eyes. Yes, just to have this another kind of talking about that this would be okay. They have the hand, maybe if that, to avoid of this cherry pick of, you having one day a blonde hair, blue eye Miss Germany and a Miss Korea having a stunning looks. They both look amazing, but anybody's favorite on the Korean girl, on the Korean woman, but then the title goes to a German, blonde hair, blue eyed German woman. And then what's going on in there? They're gonna freaking call that Anne and the whole group Nazi, or Miss Naziverse, because of Germany and the Nazis. All right, and that's where I don't want to go in this kind of far line. But what I wanted to do is replace this individual with Lindsay Lohan, with Reba, or with even Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett could take this organization and go in it to the right direction. I mean, that way it would be that somebody would have a soul, regardless of the color of their hair, to say, no matter what, doesn't matter if you're blonde hair or blue eye, black, red hair, or whatever, everybody has a chance to win and go on the top. And that's something it should be heard of, instead of only blonde hair and blue eyes is the ultimate standard. Because only blonde hair and blue eyes is the ultimate standard will piss people off. And then what else would even they're calling out on this, and this is what is, support, give them love. They're and I mean, there are like very beautiful women out there from having red hair. It's not just blonde hair and blue eyes. You just support anybody that would be, show some love for everybody else. Doesn't matter who they are. And I was saying that these type of red hair people, to say, is just to show that that Anne is totally wrong on this. Support even black YouTubers if you want to, or anybody, or Japanese vlogger. Support anyone that isn't that, you can have your blonde hair, blue eye, YouTubers, but then you could have or celebrities, but then you could have your Will Smiths and all this stuff. Why? Because he has to have the support to have this thing that is so messed up. After all, I will say this. Look, I could tell you, anybody calling out, yes, calling out, blonde hair and blue eyes is not the ultimate standard. As I see aspects to see, I have seen stunning redheads. I have seen stunning black girls. I have seen stunning Japanese girls, Japanese women. I've seen stunning Chinese, stunning Korean, stunning Asian, stunning Latinos or Latinas, or like I am one myself. I'm proud for my own kind of women, you know. It doesn't matter if they come from Spain or they come from these Latin American countries, you know. Put it in all this. I am proud of my own kind having stunning women, and I am proud of everybody else's having their beautiful, extremely beautiful women out there that you have to admire. You have to admire what you have, praise it, you know, love it, you know. Even if you marry your own kind, you love them, all right? So, even for Copper Cab, call out on Anne. Call out on Anne, this freaking scum of the earth, soulless trans person from Thailand. Has no soul. Has no soul, not because of her color not because of the hair color. No soul because of the actions said, and you know, selling your soul for fame and fortune and just for the name. People like that supposed to be out of the organization they represent, to just don't go on to representing, oh, this is the Super Bowl, this is the Olympics, to take it down, to become treated like it was like a Rodney Dangerfield. No respect, all right? They're getting no respect from the audience, no respect from redheads, no respect from brunettes, no respect from black people, no respect for anybody, just because that person has pissed everybody off. That's showing. Just to say blonde hair and blue eyes is the maximum standard, is the top standard of beauty pageants, demonstrates that this individual has no soul. Selling your soul for fame and fortune and just for the name, to go all the way down the drain to be a Rodney Dangerfield. No respect. So please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel, and please sign this petition that we all need, that I know I make long videos, that we all need this code red. This code red petition will show an FU on the people that bring out this BS standards that not just even hurt gingers. It hurts everybody's feelings, because that is just discrimination, screaming discrimination left and right, like there is no tomorrow. Goodbye. May God bless you, and you're all beautiful. You know, it doesn't matter the color of your hair, the color of your eyes, or the color of your skin. Take care, everybody.